Unajua iko kitu moja watu wamesahau ya kwamba kukuwa board member si lazima ukuwe daktari, kwa sababu hii kitu ni kitu ya ina deal na maisha ya watu wa ghetto, especially wale wanaenda Mama Lucy. Majority ni watu kutoka Eastland, wanatoka Dandora, Korokocho, Madare.
In William Ruto's regime, we have not seen the first lady establish anything that is significant. We can say we have a first lady who is really focused to ensure that things are good for even women or even children. Instead, she talks of prayers. Every time she gets a platform, she's talking of prayers. Like last time when she was in the US, she was being interviewed and she said that there have been rains in the country because of their prayers as a government. So in a nutshell, her thinking is limited to praying, Christianity. But in the previous regimes like that one of Uhuru Kenyatta, we had Mama Margaret Kenyatta maternity wing in Nakuru being established. During Kibaki's time, we had Mama Lucy Kibaki Hospital being established. That's under the influence of the First Lady. Why am I giving that history about Mama Lucy Kibaki and also Mama Margaret Kenyatta? Some of the institutions they established are very critical for the common mwananchi. And they really matter a lot because they fix certain problems that really affect women and children immensely. Both of them were aligned towards the health side because you can see they both did some institutions which ensure that our health system is improved. I'm giving this story because of Nairobi County. There are allegations that the governor of Nairobi, Johnson Sakaja, literally went ahead and picked a guy who has been Raila Amolo Odinga's supporter by the name Gaucho to literally come on board and serve in Mama Lucy Hospital.
Okay, kitu ya kwanza, mi pia sikukuwa na habari ya kwamba nimepata kazi kama kukuwa board member ya Mama Lucy, but ni kitu ya kwanza nitashukuru Johnson Sakaja.
Mama Lucy Kibaki Hospital. First of all, who is Gaucho? For those who are wondering, listen to this particular clip. First of all, who is Gaucho? I don't want to describe him using my words. I just want to play a clip so that you get to know who is this guy. How does he reason?
Niliona Sifuna Secretary General watakuja Migori. Eti yao Migori watakuja eti wakipenda waulewe. Sifuna ni kama ujui Migori. Inafaa ulize sponsor yako Uhuru Kenyatta Migori ni wapi? Inafaa ulize sponsor wako Migori ni wapi? Migori ni area nyingine, ni dunia nyingine. Ni mali iko na parliament military. Hapa inaongozwa na kina Putin. And ulize Uhuru alikuwa president Kenya hii. Wapi viti zilivunjwa kwa sitting president ni wapi?
When you listen to him, he talks like a very serious goon. Someone threatening. And in the previous videos that he had played, he had shown that he was not a good guy in the past. And there's nowhere his academics have been captured. Now, put aside the fact that Sakaja is allegedly not to have finished school. Sometimes we can say that the political seats, wisdom can be able to drive a person and he can deliver. But now in a scenario where we get someone like Sakaja allegedly appointing probably a class 2 dropout or maybe class 8 dropout to go and serve at Mama Lucy Hospital board, allegedly, to help in the making decisions that will help our mothers, children, wazés who go to the hospital, to sit down with some of them professors, doctors, and reason for a decision to be made, it discourages a lot. That when he looked around, he did not see any doctor, somebody, did not see any woman who was educated enough and knowledgeable, able to deliver for Mama Lucy Hospital. Mama Lucy Hospital is a very critical facility for this country. In Nairobi, it is serving well. We have many other hospitals, but it's among the top. So when you get somebody who has not finished school, not even in the Form 4 level, given a position at the board, what does that mean? On this particular video, I want to show you exactly what that portrays. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching my videos right here at Mukwa Times, please take a second or two, subscribe, like, and comment, because that's the best support you can always give this channel. the first thing we learn it is that the leadership right now in Nairobi probably did not acquire proper education. I think you could have reached at some point and see that I am a governor courtesy of my education and have credentials that have enabled me to do one or two things. Therefore, I need in that position to have someone who is also qualified. But because he probably does not have the papers, so he decides to bring anybody else to serve just like he's also serving Nairobi County without papers, allegedly. Number two, there will be no progress in the country because most of the leaders do not consider professionalism. When a kid goes to school from class 1 all the way to form 4, then goes to school like a university student, finishes school and becomes a graduate, and then this person goes as well to continue or expand his studies to become a doctor or maybe a professor, then this person is not given a job. But you consider someone who did not even reach form 4 to get a job. That means you are derailing the country back because the knowledge this guy attained, the entire life he has been in education, has ended up just in his head. While people who did not go to school are trying to execute what this guy went to school should be doing. So that shows clearly that we are going backwards instead of going forward. There's no new knowledge that is going to be discovered because the professors, the doctors and graduates who are outside here are all working with bashers looking for jobs, while those people who do not go to school are considered for serious positions like serving in the board in a hospital. That's serious. Number 3, there's a serious level of ignorance among our leadership. They don't no longer value the services that the common mwananchi receives. They don't even ask themselves, the appointments we make, what value do they add to the common mwananchi? Instead, they've just gone ahead to do the appointments based on their thinking without considering the interest of the common mwananchi. Because what does this gentleman who was appointed know about matters to do with the health? He has been speaking a lot on social media, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all over. There's no single day he had things to do with healthcare that you can tell me inspired the governor to allegedly go and appoint him to a certain board in Mama Lucy Hospital, as busy as that hospital. Last but not least, I'm foreseeing a scenario where Kenya will do badly going forward. Why? People are no longer taking their job serious. The kind of appointments we are seeing, they are going to bring down our institutions. Mama Lucy that is expanding, that is actually doing better than most of the hospitals in the country, getting incompetent people serving it, that hospital is going to crumble down. And as a result, most people are going to suffer around Nairobi area, Kiambu and stuff. So it is ideal for leaders to change their appointments and give us a team that can be able to give us hope as a country that Kenya is going to be good. But with this kind of appointments, with this kind of thinking of some leaders, where they feel it's us who have the money, we need to reward people who are somewhere, maybe could have served us in one way or the other. We need to reward them. And then now the best place to reward them, it's at the hospital where professionalism is key. If you ask these kids who go to school, especially KMTC, they will tell you that they undergo tough times. Why? You realize that if they fail one paper, they repeat almost the whole semester. Because they need to prove that they are competent enough in terms of knowledge to be able to treat in hospitals. Then now someone is just picked from somewhere to come and serve the hospital alongside these qualified people. People have gone to school basically for that. I don't know what is your take, my people, but on the comment section, can people share with me what do you think about Nairobi, about the leadership of this country, and of course about our governor if this thing happened. See you next time for more videos. Please make sure that you subscribe.